Showcase Showdown. How are you doing? I'm out of breath here and there. I don't know. So yeah, as Matt pointed out, I used to do a show in Vanier. That's where I'm from. And you're looking at me and you're thinking, clearly not enough crystal meth. Why do I live there? Well, every time I look out my window, I feel better about myself. So it's always trying to improve my life in new magical ways. I started reading horoscopes, sir. My horoscope the other day said, I'm constantly bombarded by demanding questions, the answers of which are unimportant. So I answered, that's great advice, except for the fact I work in a fucking call center. Why do you owe the government 12 grand, sir? The answer to that is unimportant. Please hang up and try your call again. You might get a Scorpio. According to his horoscope, he's full of great answers today. Yeah, so I work in an office, a government office. Not a lot of excitement in my life. Who wants to hear about the highlight of my life? Anybody? All right. More excited than I was. Yeah, the highlight of my week last week was Thursday was Pizza Day! Pizza Day! Why is the glass ceiling of excitement in my life stopping at grade 5? Fucking Pizza Day. I'm 29 years old. You think I'd start upping the goddamn ante, you know? Getting excited about bigger things. I'm 29, it should be fucking race car caviar sex day I'm getting excited about. Am I right? Yeah. 1 day a week. That's all I'm asking for. 1 day a week where I can go and bungee jump to a blowjob and a burger. And instead, I'm waiting in a lineup like some asshole asking the lunch counter guy if the crust is gluten-free. Fuck, man. Sure, my mother's proud. At least I have that. Helps me sleep at night. Or doesn't. Can't really my mother. So yeah, not a lot of excitement in my life, so I try to find, escapisms, and, my escapism is, I like to watch a lot of horror films, because I'm too afraid to confront the real fears of my life, so I gotta find some imaginary ones. And I don't know, anyone big on horror movies at all? By round of applause, anybody? I don't know. I've been watching a lot of the recent ones, and the villains are just starting to get really retarded, like those Saw movies. The killer Jigsaw making all those elaborate traps for everybody. Thank you for the social commentary, man. It's great. We'll talk movies later after the show. It's like, all these intricate traps and shit, and to make the other person's life better? Fuck that. I'd be making traps to make them do shit I don't want to do. Good morning, Mr. Johnson. I'm out of milk. If you look over to the counter, there's a map to the local convenience store. It's 5 minutes to closing time. You must go to the back of the convenience store, open the milk freezer, and get the milk with the oldest expiry date. It contains the antidote. But hurry, the dry cleaning shop is also closing and also need you. You see where this is going, right? You guys are laughing, but I get someone to fucking rake my lawn, alright? Also, watching the remake of Nightmare on Elm Street, they did this backstory about Freddy Krueger, and he was a gardener for a daycare center, and he lived in the basement. Who the fuck is hiring this guy? Hello, Mr. Krueger of No Fixed Address. What would you be bringing to the Happy Child Daycare Center? Oh, I see you enjoy sharp objects and molesting children. Like, who is making their lunch? Like, is it Richard Ramirez? Is Jigsaw telling the stories? I'd like to tell you a story. It's about a little train that could. Only he has the antidote. Anyway, I saw the newspaper the other day, and it had a headline that said, there's a war on Christmas going on. I'm like, fuck, that's exciting! A war on Christmas! So I bought it. I'm like, I read the story, and it's like, no, there's no tanks, there's no bombs, there's no fucking Christmas tree killing field, no Yuletide bloodletting. No, fucking nothing. No, people are upset because they can't say Merry Christmas. It's not a war against Christmas. It's happy holidays. You're not being an ignorant prick to other people's beliefs, right? War of Christmas would be like, someone's firebombing your house, dragging you out into a dark alley and putting bamboo poles underneath your fingernails for putting up fucking mistletoe. That's a war on Christmas. War on Christmas is the next morning, you know, your burnt-out village is visited by Robert Duvall, and he's walking around telling people how he loves the smell of napalm in the morning, and that morning happens to be Christmas Day, sir. That's a war on Christmas. Audiences love the Apocalypse Now reference. It's great. It's gotta get some freaking culture. Saw 2 girl there. Watch a real fucking movie. Alright, so we're gonna end on something dirty, alright? This is my signature finishing move. One website that completely drives me nuts, guys, follow me along with this if you will. The website Monsters of Cock. See, it has big, giant, massive, monster-sized penises. And they're not selling it. I'm sorry. But if you want to sell a website called Monsters of Cock, you sell it like a fucking monster truck rally. Right? Sunday at Scotiabank Place 106.9 The Bear presents Monsters of Cock Madness. See these pulse-pounding, gristle-throbbing engines of destruction leaving spent women in their wake. Yes, see the amazing Octocock go head-to-head against the dangerous Fart Hammer. See the 20-foot-tall Cock Muncher. Free face painting and blues for the kids. Sunday night, Scotiabank Place. I'm Nick Perron there. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a good night. Thank you.